It's a brand new show that just dropped. While the presenters play dominoes, a special guest will be discussing all topics that matter to you. Everything from judicial, legal, health, wealth. Nothing is off topic. The name, you ask me? Domino Effect. Domino Effect. Come listen. It's time well spent.
This is the Domino Effect Show. If this is the first time you're watching, this is how it works. I'm the Padre. This is Sweet Will. This is Eve. We're going to play dominoes with a special guest. This is my boy Andy. He's a fitness instructor. So we're going to play dominoes. And Andy is, he used to be my fitness instructor. He's a no-nonsense type of guy. So we recently had his wife on the show, and she says we need to bring him in. So we cornered him. So now he's here. That's right. So he's happy. So we finally have two Haitians that don't know how to speak Creole too well. But it's okay.
That's extremely disrespectful for you guys to say that. We're not invisible. We're still on the table.
Oh,
Can you guys speak Creole with each other?
No, man. We're not doing that.
Okay.
So go ahead and speak Creole. That's not what we're here for. Get out of here. Well, it's like saying, stand up. Let's see your belly.
Oh, wow.
He's an instructor. Man, sign up right now.
Wow.
Sign up right now. Sign up right now. Exactly. Let's play. Yeah.
So
It's your turn.
My turn. All right. It's been a minute since I played domino.
yeah, so Andy, I met Andy a while back before COVID. So, and one of the, how I knew Andy was Haitian is I got in class one day.
Hey.
One day I got in class.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm more Haitian. No, I just literally just realized I am more Haitian than him. No, you see how you put the domino. I'm like, wow. If you can't play domino,
Last time I played.
don't put Haitian in the back of your name. You're not Haitian.
I think you're
I feel good.
It's all right.
Seeing him do that, I'm like, yo, I am.
Are you guys saying that his wife is better than
Wow. But I taught her before she came.
Oh, that is bad.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
Let me finish. So I just played. So I was going in class, right? So I walk into class and I heard him talking, right? All I heard was,
You can play.
Mama. Mama.
Mami Badi Kole?
No, Mama. Marvin Jasho. I was like, oh. I'm like, oh, Andy's Haitian. I didn't know that. I'm like, oh, man. I'm like, okay. So ever since then, I'm like, okay, so my boy's Haitian. So in the class, dude playing compa, dude. He plays compa. He plays compa in the class a lot of times. So, you know what I mean? But that's pretty much it. But the reason why I brought Andy is because we've been talking about other, stuff, and we know us Haitian, we always have we have this love and hate relationship with fitness. Especially with the way we
Why are you looking at my belly?
Oh, I'm sorry. With the way
How long does it get to a point you love fitness, but then after that, man, once you start,
that's my
certain
point.
people, once you start having kids, it's just, I think it's I can't say it's the time. You do have the time. It's just, if you want in a group, yes, motivation. Yeah. If you have another person, it kind of motivates you to go instead of you doing it by yourself. I have a gym membership. Yeah. I pass by. They do take my money every month.
Yeah, that's what they do.
But I don't go in.
Okay. But whose fault is that?
It's my fault.
Right.
So you I do need to start.
You have to prioritize.
Yeah. Let's get into the
exactly.
For the Lord.
What exactly does the fitness instructor do?
Well, I want to kind of categorize a fitness instructor and a professional trainer. Okay? So first, a personal trainer. That's where I kind of like lean more towards, and that's more kind of like individual. Like, you know, if you need personal training one-on-one, or if you've got a friend, a partner, that you can do personal training. Now, for me, an instructor is like you take classes,
Yep.
you know, they're more of, okay, I'm instructing more kind of like a whole group of people.
Yeah, that's what
You
I'm about
know,
to ask.
so
Like,
it's-
because
so it's
like a
not-
personal fitness kind of like the one-on-one type of thing.
It's individualized.
Okay.
So I'm able to say, all right, your goal is to do what? You say to, you know, lose some weight. Okay.
Wow.
What's your goal?
Why you went there?
I want to get a little bit more. I want to be.
Sound like my doctor, bro.
I want to be a little more, like, you know, a little bit more mass, a little bit more muscle definition. Like, you know, those are two different goals.
When you said to him more muscle, you sound like he has some already.
Absolutely, he does. Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
You see how he did his arm?
It's
If
underneath.
you show somebody, show me your muscle, he'll go like this.
Yeah.
He said, show me your, he's like, show me your muscle, he goes like this.
Lean.
Like my 5-year-old.
He lean. He lean.
That just shows you.
Where is it? So, but yeah, as far as the personal training, we are able to like create, like, you know, the programs, the exercises. Like maybe let's say if you have some sort of an injury, like knee problems, right? You can do some things, you can't do some things. It's like vice versa. You get what I'm saying? So with the personal trainer, I'm saying, all right, you will like, you can't do box jumps. You have to do a step up. You know, so it's different. But as far as like instructing, I love doing that. As Mark knows, you know, going to class, I'm a type of person that's like, I like to motivate you. You know, what's important to me is,
What gym do you work at? So that way.
well, currently right now I am doing my own thing. So, you know, prior to COVID, I had my own gym, and obviously, like, COVID took a lot of business down, which it was a double-edged sword. Anything, like, you know, there's a good and there's a bad. The bad was obviously losing the friendships that I had with my, you know, my members, and I still have connection with them, but just to see them every day and help them out. So that was also great, but at the same time, being your own business owner, as everyone knows, is that you're working 24/7, you know? So that was a little tough because that took a little time away from, you know, your family, because you're, you know, trying to build your business, you know? You sure you want me to go?
We'll let you. We'll try to let you win the first round.
This. Nah, I gotta pass.
You sure about that?
No, you have a lot.
Okay, hold on. Okay. I don't want to be. If I put this down the wrong way.
Yeah, okay, continue.
But yeah, but I love them both. You know, being a personal trainer as well as,
Yes, sir.
you know, the fitness instructor too.
So what inspired you to become a trainer?
He saw people like
it was
him.
about.
He's like, I need to change the world.
You have some issue.
I wanted I just wanted a career change.
Okay.
You know, at first, I wanted a career change because I was expecting my firstborn, and I wanted something that was going to be flexible.
Okay.
Okay. Straight or side? I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's good. All right. We're going L. So with my daughter,
Put that in your hand.
It's okay. Maybe he doesn't have that. That's why we play. Why are you telling him?
no, by all means.
All right, so we're gonna need to invite him to more dominoes,
Yeah.
so that way, you know what I mean?
It's all good.
Because this is embarrassing. As a Haitian man, your wife knows how to play better dominoes than you do. That's a problem.
Yeah, well, you gotta remember,
We're gonna
I
need
taught
you.
her everything she knows.
Don't say that. Don't tell her that.
And she actually won.
Exactly.
She won one of the
Exactly.
games.
So we,
I don't
you
know if
know,
that.
okay, we're gonna need to get his number and start inviting him to more dominoes and
Yeah.
stuff. So
Okay.
you know,
All right, so continue.
So I wanted a career change that was a little bit more flexible because being a personal trainer, you can start as early as 5 a.m. or you can be as late as 9 p.m. So, and then the fitness was just something that was just part of me. I started, working out when I was like 14, played sports, so that's always was a part of, my routine. So when I was kind of like sitting down and thinking about, what direction I wanted to go, I wanted to go with something that didn't feel like work, and I was like, just like at the back of your hand. So go in a little bit deeper, get a little bit more, an education about it. And
So how, since you say that, how does one become a fitness instructor or trainer?
different avenues. You can go, right out of high school, you can go to college and study kinesiology, which is the study of just basically anatomy and just exercise science. And if one doesn't go that way, they can do certification. Like, there's a lot of different certifications that you can go out and get. You can get NASM, you can get ISSA. I was very fortunate to get both of them. And then it was funny that we actually had a program here in town, National Personal Training Institute in Waltham. They since moved, but they're located all over, kind of like the United States. So I had the opportunity to go there and get a little bit more hands-on. And yeah, I just, it doesn't feel like work to me. I love it, and plus, it's your health,
he's asking the one question. I got a 13-year-old that's taller than me, a little more fit.
Yeah.
How do you catch up? You being older and whatnot, like I used to go to the gym all the time. It got to a point where I started having kids and stuff like that. My oldest son is 13, and then my daughter, she's 7, and I got a 5-year-old. As you start having kids, you kind of take a step back. Not that you don't have time. It's just I think it's more like a kind of like a laziness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like sitting down watching TV and stuff like that. Now that I have I got a 13-year-old. He's more involved in sports.
Yeah.
And you're looking at him like, hey, you're gonna need to get fit just in case.
Right.
You know, you need to tell him like, hey, go clean your room, and he's like, no. In the Haitian community, no, it's not an answer that you take. So how do I get fit to, you know what I mean? Because like at this age, it's kind of, I used to be at the gym. How do you get back into, do you have to start from the beginning or?
It starts with, again, motivation. You have to have some sort of something to motivate you. And number one, it should be your health, so you can live longer for your kids.
Okay.
To be there for your kids.
And your son throwing you around.
And your son throwing you around. You know what I mean? There's a point where you're not gonna be able to throw him around.
Exactly.
And you just take that L, you take that loss, and and that's it. But as far as how many days a week should you be working out? It all depends on what is your
Him playing sport, I want to be able to kind of like practice with him without running out of breath.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I want to do things like that. So that's why I'm like, I think.
So just talk about running out of breath and stuff. Do you have a fitness instructor? Do you have a different technique? Like someone that got tired so easily, or someone that don't know how to control the breath when they usually running or something.
The type of trainer instructor that I am, my first thing is your technique. Like, how are you doing the exercise, right? If you don't have the proper technique, then number one, you're not maximizing like the area you're supposed to be working.
Mm-hmm.
2, you're gonna get injured. you know. So like we know everyone's different. So I would say, okay, if you run out of breath a little bit quicker, that's okay. Guess what? We're gonna work and build it. It's not gonna happen in 1 week. It's not gonna happen in 2 weeks. You know, down the line, you will get better. And I think it's something that you have to, okay, you're gonna have to want. You can come to the gym or not come to the gym, but guess what? When you pass by there, I'm taking your money, right?
Yeah, at the end of the day, exactly. Yeah.
They're taking your money.
Well,
Do they really care about your health? They're giving you the place to go, but you have to be the one to.
that's true.
You know. To want.
Yeah. The whole push behind me going to the is like, I want to spend more time. I want to spend more time with my son because he's in middle school. He's playing sports and stuff like that, and he's gonna be in high school soon.
Yeah.
I want to be able to like practice with him,
Yeah.
like whatever sport that he's playing. I know I'm not gonna be at 100% where he's at because he's younger, but at the same time, I just want to be.
You're not gonna pass out.
Exactly, like I'm not gonna pass out if I'm trying to practice something, whatever. You know what I mean? Like I just want to.
If you probably go out there and play with him once every 3 months.
Yeah,
You know,
that's what I'm saying.
You go
So
there and then
that itself is important. It's like me
Yeah.
spending the time with my son and stuff, with the sports and stuff like that. That itself is extremely important to me. So
right.
yeah,
I think that it's just very important for us to be aware.
You pass.
Did I pass?
You pass on this before.
You play unless you have you have glasses on. You have glasses on.
They're near far, not far-sighted.
Oh God, that is even worse.
I feel so good being Haitian right now.
Man,
Jesus.
bask in the glory, my man. Bask in putting that thing. I don't have a blank.
Yo, you know how much fun they make them, me not being Haitian and that?
So now you got.
Yo,
Now he's happy.
oh God.
Okay, so with these guys asking these questions, so what type of person would need a trainer? Are there specific people that need trainer? Fat people, skinny people, tall
matter.
people,
It
short
doesn't matter.
people. Why are you pointing out to
It
this
has
dude?
no.
He was at that place in that position before. So
It has no color. I mean, if you are, if you're disabled, like you're not able to, someone that has maybe like scoliosis that needs, strength, they, someone that simply getting married, they want to be in better shape because of their, they're getting married and they want their pictures to look so great. Like everyone needs a trainer.
Okay.
A beginner, someone that doesn't know what they're doing, someone that doesn't know how the machines work. Like someone should always invest in a trainer when they first go to the gym.
What's the difference between a trainer and an instructor?
Whoa, man, you were sleeping. You
No,
were
I'm good.
sleeping, dude. You were sleeping.
A personal trainer, okay, we are able to like create programs, like create a program
That fits me.
for you.
Okay.
Exactly. We're able to make suggestions on nutrition, what you should be eating, and again, that individual guidance that we give you, opposing to an instructor is just. I kind of think of an instructor in the big box gyms like. Someone like a Les Mills, where they give all the material to the instructors, and all the instructors have to do is just learn the moves and then go show it. Opposing to, like, again, a personal trainer, we have to do.
But
We have to go in like
kind of like a nutritionist, kind of
we have to
tell
do
you what
more
to eat
in-depth,
and stuff like
work.
that.
Yes.
But I would say itself is especially from kind of like a Caribbean background. Rice is our best friend.
Yes.
And that's when like my doctor would tell me like eat less rice. I'm like, you understand I'm Caribbean. How do I eat?
It's not just you're Haitian.
Like,
You have to say that.
how you tell me not to eat right? That's all we eat. So how do you kind of manage not just your weight, kind of like, you know what I mean, like nutritionist wise, like
culture is culture. Like,
yeah,
if you were brought up eating a certain food, that's what you know. I always like to say, in order for you to make some sort of change, so if you're eating, I don't know, let's say 2 cups of rice, that goes down to 1 cup of rice. So you're still being able to enjoy it, but just not as much.
And I don't know if you realize what kind of table you're sitting in.
no, it ain't that. It's just like some people, like, you go to a restaurant and they bring me a salad. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
the salad take up space.
Right.
Bring like,
Something that's
let's
already-
skip the
yeah.
salad. Like, let's not play with games. Let's not play games.
Yeah.
Bring the grill, bring the fried rice and stuff like that. You know, I'm bring the good stuff.
Right.
Oh, shit.
Like,
It's the key
you
word.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, there is consequence. That's why I tell you, like, a lot of the stuff that you is delicious
Yeah.
is not good for you.
Of course.
But the stuff that's kind of like, you know, like I
That
see people
doesn't
making like
taste good,
smoothies,
yeah.
like some weird green smoothie and stuff. Like, my wife and I started doing this green smoothie type of thing. Oh Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good for it, but at the end of the day, man,
Yeah.
it tasted not. But it was. They'll tell you, like, whatever is, like, if it doesn't taste good, whatever it tastes good, it's
not
really
good for you.
it's not good for you.
So basically you're saying that Haitian food is not good for you if you want to be fit.
It's hard. Like, you don't want to say it, but at the same time, like, dude, when you have tasso, bun and pizzy,
Yeah. Yeah. I know. Believe me, I dream about that every day.
akra, marinade,
Yeah.
it's like, you know what? I may want to die happy than feel.
So let me ask you this. Typically, Haitians, what do we cook in? What kind of oil? Vegetable oil, right?
See, that's another complicated question. You're talking about Haitian, whatever oil is available. Like, it's not just.
First of all, who played this here?
It's not
No,
You sure?
I didn't have a voice. No, it was,
We'll see.
you just took that crown back.
Oh my God! Yeah, why you played that?
You sure?
Wow!
All right, then.
You passed.
I must have pulled the hem.
So you passed.
Okay.
So like he said, so we use what vegetable?
Yeah,
oil?
but it's not.
Corn
We don't
oil?
use no. We don't have a specific oil. Whatever oil is available, we use.
Yeah.
Be realistic. Whatever oil is available, that's like, whether it's vegetable oil, whatever oil we use. So that's it.
Yeah, so I mean, making a small adjustment like olive oil. Like, so
Like right now, that's what we use at my house. We use all, because my wife is kind of like, we're trying to a little more.
healthy.
Exactly. So we will use a lot of olive oil and stuff like that. So
I think some people, it's not because they choose not to stay healthy, stay fit and stuff, but it's because it's an economical issue.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because
You are 100% right.
some people, you find the processed food, it's less money, it's more money.
it's cheaper. Yeah, it's cheaper.
It's more affordable.
Yeah.
It's not cheaper. It's
More affordable than the food that's good for you.
Right, which they'll be like, buy one, get this one free. But if you look at the contents of it, it's those products have a lot of sugar,
Yeah.
right? So yes, it is to be healthy is going to cost some money,
Yeah.
because that's your health. What are you looking at now? Like, would you rather spend the money now with the food, or would you rather spend it down the line where you have to pay hospital bills and being in the hospital and doing stuff like that? So you got to kind of like, at least that's the way I look at it. Like, do we make the healthiest choice every single day? Not everyone does. Like, but if you're able to know what's going into your body, it can help. Like, but yeah, it's expensive.
And the other question is like, Is it a certain amount of time you have to spend at the gym to like?
I mean, you can spend 30 minutes to 2 an hour. On the treadmill. And
For your belly.
The treadmill what we're betting? He's attacking. He's attacking.
I'm going to tell you, like, no, it's not all.
No, like me, like no. For I travel a lot for work, so most of the time I will go to kind of like, let's say like whatever hotel I go to and stuff like that.
Yeah.
One of the machine they have is always a treadmill.
Yeah.
It's always
sometimes they like the elliptical. Though.
Yes, but at the same time, you do not miss. There's always a treadmill.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like there's always a treadmill. Like
two cheapest.
yeah, so that I will always go. I will go on the treadmill and stuff like that.
What
So
else do you see in that room? Do you see free weights? Do you see weights? Like
yeah, they are free. Yeah, they are free weights and
like,
stuff.
you know,
Yeah.
So if I would tell someone, again, from my background, I would say I'd rather you use those weights.
The free weights
Yeah,
instead of treadmill.
instead of the treadmill. Okay? Because the free weights are going to burn a little bit more calories. They're going to help you.
You see what I told you? Do that.
build more muscle, which muscle.
He doesn't use treadmill because if you see how he, bro, free weights don't go like that. You clearly don't know. He doesn't use free weights.
Actually, he's a little right because there is a move that's called crossbody curl.
Yeah. But there's also a spoon that goes like this too.
Oh my God.
That's what he's saying. Exactly. That's what he's saying.
He had it more here.
Yeah, exactly. He's just making it going across, like, you know what I mean? So he's trying to pretend that's what, like, I got him.
He's all over you.
Yeah. But yeah, I would definitely use, again, for me, I'd use more of the
free weights. Okay, so the free weight is better than the treadmill and stuff. Okay.
Not that the treadmill is not good for you because you're actually moving, you're doing something. But if you're really looking to get the best bang for your buck, it's going to be
The free
the
weights.
You got to hit the weights, you know.
Okay.
Because guess what? Your teenage boy, he falls, God forbid, you know what I mean, or something. Guess what? You have to pick him up, and if you're not strong enough to pick him up, you know what I mean. That's where the strength training comes in. You know, but yeah, that's it. That's my take.
All right. So, I mean, these guys seems to be taking over the show between themselves.
No, it's not that. It's just the gym. I feel like the gym itself. It's very important, especially when you have like younger, like especially boys.
Yeah.
That you have like younger boys and stuff like you trying to keep up. You know what I mean? You're trying to keep up. Like my son, he's 13 and stuff like that. Trying to play sports and try to keep up and practice with him and things like that. It's just, man,
All right.
one of those things.
I'm gonna go like Jeopardy here. So I'm gonna go very quick.
I win.
Okay. Wow. How can I lose fat quickly?
Stop eating sugar. Eliminate some sugar.
What do you mean by like fruits and stuff like that? What do you mean by sugar?
Processed sugar, like pure sugar. Like you can get sugar through your fruit, that's fine. But you know, anything that is.
What about honey? Did honey?
I'm not a nutritionist, but I would say honey's fine. You know.
Okay.
Cookies, no.
Cookies, no.
Yeah,
There you
next
go.
up is the cookie. What's
He eats a box of cookies a day.
Girl Scout cookies.
Girl Scout cookies, like, you know what I mean? You buying 10 boxes and trying to pretend.
A couple boxes would be.
Yeah, like trying to pretend 10 boxes just disappear.
Right. You know what I mean?
We all know where it goes when you're the only one.
Water.
Right.
Okay. All right. So, like I said, I'm gonna go very quickly. How can I get abs fast? Because instead of like stuck in
The t-shirt. The t-shirt.
Like the old saying says, you know, abs start in the kitchen.
What?
In the kitchen.
Wow.
You,
That's a new one.
What you eat is what's going to make your abs. chips.
So, wait. So if by saying that, so that means most Haitian are in trouble.
Yeah, we are not. Dude, yeah, exactly. What about the rice? What about the chicken?
Yeah. Chicken's good. That chicken's good. You know what I mean? The rice.
What about
the version of it.
Where do you find it?
It's beef
Beef stew. It's like a beef stew.
beef stew with
You don't know what ragu? No, that's kind of like
at
the
home.
all the they
meat.
make it with they make it with beef leaf and stuff. Yeah.
Like,
This dude.
not bouillon? No.
Yeah,
Close to bouillon.
close to
Yeah.
bouillon. Yeah.
Okay.
This dude is like, what is it with you, dude?
No, I don't want to waste it. I'm just saying, bro, this is how he ate. Let me tell you how he ate. As if like he didn't go. He got a bowl of
Okay,
rice.
dude. Okay, so.
Hold on, no,
Same place.
let him talk. Let him talk. Go ahead. You have a bowl of rice and plantain,
Yep.
bowl of plantain, boiled plantain,
Yeah.
one to the side, sauce bean, and legume.
The game. I can't hate
Mind you,
you. Hate you.
I don't really eat bun like that.
Yeah.
That's his plate that he's describing. That's his plate.
Guys, we're gonna finish. Andy, thank you for coming and chat with us.
Thank you for
But can you? I mean, we're gonna end. Can you give our viewer some last advice? I mean, give some of our viewers that are struggling with weight loss some advice.
I mean, only advice that I can really give is just give yourself the chance to go and start. Like, you have to start somewhere. Like, you're not going to lose weight overnight. If you're able to start and stay motivated, the end result will be good, So all boils down to you.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Have a good night.
All right.